Well, hello. Uh, Thanks for clicking on. We're working on the lighting in here, but this is how we have it now. So here we go. All right. So when you're making changes, one of the things that happens is uh, there there's such a thing as a time delay, and you're um, doing your inner work. You're having your list of how you want, what you want to change in your life, what you want to leave behind, and what you want to create more of. But you go on into your day, into your week, and you notice that things that used to happen still happen. And sometimes people have the conclusion that says that things are not changing because the evidence is that similar things to the past are still happening. And I talk about this as a way to think about this is strawberries and bananas. So if you have if you have a certain kind of thing that has been going on for a long time. I used to have situations that left me in like a rock and a hard place kind of a situation pretty frequently, often having to do with resources like time or money. And I would find myself in these untenable situations a lot. And it often had to do with meeting obligations to other people or taking care of me. And the situations had the same markers of, and they always seemed to show to me how impossible it was to put me first or to take care of me, and how, and it proved over and over again why I fell off the list and how other people came first. But yours could be different, but that was certainly a big repeating pattern for me. So I was, this was in the early days of my learning the energy work, and I had my list of things that I didn't want any more of. And I had my list of things that I did want more of. Oftentimes in the beginning, they're kind of opposites. And then as you get a little space from the list of the things that you don't want anymore, and you start to believe that you could have some better things or some things to go easier for you, when you have more a sense of a fullness, then you can start to expand and get a little yummier in your list of things that you would like to have more of in your life. But in the beginning, you can start with the mirror opposites. That's fine. But then as you work with your lists specifically, you're looking at your list of what you would like more of. And as you read your list of what you would like more of, you want to really get the sense detail of having whatever it is. So the sensation, would it feel like? What would it give you to be full of, um, having all the bills are paid and there's money in the bank, or whatever your version of that is, or having all the chores are done and you still have time. All the running around is done and you still have time. So, whatever the list of what you want more of, you practice having the sense detail. What's the sensation of having that thing or that state of being or the thing, having that really great car that's so fun to drive. So, really spending some time every day with what it feels like, the sensation of having what it is that you desire and what it is that you really want. And you don't have to spend an hour on this, but you do need to spend, 5, 10 minutes on really feeling the sensation of having what it is that you desire, as though it matters to you, right? And then you just feel the feelings of having it, and then you just have the sensation of receiving it, knowing that the universe is on your side, and then you go about your day. And you can do that, for 3 to 5 minutes. You can do it once or twice a day, and you just keep doing it as though it's working. And the fact that you keep doing it actually does um, have an effect. It's actually telling you and your analyzer and parts of your body and the parts of yourself that this matters to you. It matters enough to you that you're reading your list and you're spending this time getting the sensation of having these things. So that means it matters to you, and that means you're telling the universe that it matters to you. And so it's kind of like asking. That's the one part of the Bible that you'll ever hear me say, which is ask and ye shall receive, which is it's a universal law. It's an energetic law, and it actually has to happen. But you do have to ask. And it's not like supplication. It's like being in the energy. That's the ask. So you take a few minutes, maybe once or twice a day, to be in the energy of receiving this luscious stuff that you want, and you breathe into it. And then over time, you'll start to notice serendipitous things. You'll start to notice little coincidences, you might say. And they're the kinds of things that are easy to discount or say that's just a coincidence, or have the analyzer kind of discount why it would happen or how it came to be. But if you really pay attention and validate that, oh, that really fits in with this new practice of receiving energetically what I've been asking for, and now it's starting to happen in the physical world. And you're still going to notice the old things coming up. So the old things, um, just for illustrating, I'm going to put the old things over here. So the pile of old stuff is, I'm going to call them strawberries. So you have a backlog of requesting strawberries from the universe. And you've been asking for strawberries for a really long time, unconsciously, unbeknownst to you because of misinformation. But you've been asking for conflicts of interest so that you would have, to use my analogy of rock in a hard place, so that you would have situations where you have to choose between you or somebody else, and it would be unethical, or it would cost you your job, or there's some reason, really important reason, that society really demands that you have to choose in favor of others, and you have to fall off the list of whatever it is that whatever the situation is. So that's the essence of this pile of strawberries. And you've been operating that way for a really long time. The origin of that is a whole other topic. We'll go into that on another day. But for this moment, because we're talking about changing direction, and at this moment, we're just going to talk about the fact that there is an old back order of strawberries. So the strawberries are going to keep coming. And sometimes people think, oh, well, the strawberries are keeping coming. I keep having strawberries. The strawberries must be true. And that must be the real thing. And this new thing about having what I want is not true, because the pile of strawberries says that it isn't true. So this is when you want to take a breath, and I am doing it so you can see my hands, but it's just pat the body. Just touch is one of body's first languages. rub your knee, rub your leg, just pat the body and say, "It's okay, body. This is just a back order of strawberries." It doesn't mean we're supposed to eat strawberries. It's just that we haven't been asking for bananas for very long. But universe, I really want bananas now. Thank you for giving me strawberries because I did ask for them for a long time. But now I want bananas. I want the luscious. I want the plenty of money. I want the plenty of time. I want the plenty of ease. I want the plenty of friends and real friends, by the way, and, joy and fun. Um, and I want more of that. And so, thank you for bringing me the strawberries because I did ask for them for a long time. But no, we're going to for bananas now. So thank you, but more bananas, please, right? And then look at your list and remind yourself what your bananas are, and have fun with it, and really get the sensation of having and enjoying the things on your list of what you really do want, and allow things to change at a pace that you can integrate. This is one of the things that people that doesn't get mentioned often enough, and that people kind of don't understand, that you want to migrate your normal. So if you have too much change too fast, it won't integrate. It has nothing to anchor. It has no way to root in your system. So allow the time and space that it takes to migrate change. And the more you allow the time and space to migrate change, and the more you allow, oh, these are just strawberries, but now we're going for bananas, and you don't make it significant, and you just keep choosing the luscious, whatever your bananas are, the luscious, the more you're allowing for things to migrate and change with ease. And it's easier on your body, it's easier on your system, which is more than just your thinking and your analyzer. And it just allows things to move in the general direction of ease and greater and more fun and more plentiful, but at a rate that you can integrate. And then it's solid. It takes hold, and it becomes more real, more rooted, and less flimsy. It'll stay with you more. So when something happens, and it's like the old stuff that happened, you just notice and you say, "Okay, body, it's okay. We did ask for that for a long time, but now we're going for this other stuff, so it's okay." And then you just keep asking for what's on your list. You look at your list, you really get the sensation of it, of having what's on your list. And you just know that that's what's going to happen. And then that's what happens, as if by magic. It's very pragmatic and magical, like you. So thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at delia@deliayeager.live, or you can leave comments. Let me know how this works for you. Thanks. Bye. Till next time.